Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Candice and this is Mommy Nutshell. Today I'll be sharing with you 5 easy ways for you to support a mother who has a maternal mental illness. So let's get right into it. The first one is just being there. So being there means just letting this person know that they have you in their corner. When I was depressed, it was lonely. I felt isolated. I just felt like an outcast, pretty much. But the support that I got from my friends, the support that I got from my husband, this made me know that, I am somewhat normal, or I am normal, and I will be okay. I still fit in, even though I'm having difficulties now. So being there, maybe calling the person in the middle of the day, sending the person a text, just letting the person know that you're there to talk. And you don't always have to talk, because sometimes a person with a maternal mental illness or a mental illness in general doesn't want to always talk about it. So just be there. Just let that person know that you're there for them if ever they need anything. The next one is to help with the baby. Now, taking care of a baby is a very hard task. You have to feed the baby, clothe the baby, everything that comes with a baby, right? But then in addition to that, you also have a maternal mental illness. So that can be a very tough job to get everything done. Taking care of them, taking care of the mother, taking care of herself, and taking care of the baby. And if she has other family members, other kids, a husband, it just gets overwhelming. So one thing that you can do is help with the baby. Now, it's important to bear in mind that it depending on the maternal mental illness that the mother has, she doesn't always wants to freely give her baby over to anybody. So what you could do is just do simple things. You could offer to fold the baby's clothes. You could take the baby. You could read to the baby. You could give the baby a bottle. You could give the baby a bath while the mother is there. Maybe you would progress to, bigger steps eventually. But at first, you can just do something while the mother is there. Give her a break for like 15, 30 minutes. You'd be surprised what this can do on a regular basis. The next one is to help with chores. Now, this goes hand in hand with the first one, helping with the baby, but this is specific to house chores. House chores are really exhausting when you have a maternal mental illness. When I was depressed, it was hard for me to keep up with the housework. So what you can do, you can offer to vacuum, you can offer to wash a load of clothes, you can do the dishes, you can even cook the mother a meal. So offer to do the chores. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Just, make sure you get her approval of what she's comfortable with you doing. The next one is give the mother a hug. I remember when I was depressed, I would love getting hugs. Sometimes when I felt scared, when I felt terrified, when I just felt a little unsure, I would always ask my husband to give me a hug. Sometimes I would just hold him and squeeze him, or I would say, baby, can you hug me? And he did. Giving a hug, when I received a hug, it made me feel loved. It made me feel warm. And it reminded me of, the joy that's human contact, because human touch is very important. So I think that really helped in the healing process. And the fifth thing is to get to know the maternal mental illness that that particular mother suffers with. Does she have postpartum depression? Does she have postpartum anxiety? Does she have postpartum OCD? Does she have postpartum psychosis? It's important for you to get to know what illness that mother has, what her symptoms are, what the necessary treatments are. So when this mother is going through her struggles, you can be that support person. Now, remember, a maternal mental illness is an illness. How can you support somebody when you don't know what their illness entails? So it is important for you to educate yourself if you have somebody close to you, or if it's yourself. But this video mainly focuses on supporting a mother with a maternal and mental illness. So if you have somebody that's close to you that's suffering from a maternal mental illness, be certain that you educate yourself on the illness so that you'll be able to have conversations. When the mother has certain symptoms, you can say, oh, I read about that. That is normal in your situation. It's not out of the norm. Or when she does things a little out of the norm, for regular people, you can say, well, I read that that's okay in your situation. That happens in your situation from time to time. So you can reassure her. You can, help her to feel confident that there's somebody that knows about her illness. Because I remember when I had depression, I had to do a lot of research. And when I had to tell people about my illness, it was a burden because I had to tell them, I had to convince them, and then, it was just a lot. So it would be a lot easier if there's somebody who already knows about the illness and who can start conversations, who can look out for treatments, who can look out for activities that will help to make this mother's journey an easier one. So there you have it. 5 simple ways that you can support a mother with maternal mental illnesses. Thank you. Stay tuned and subscribe.